Hello, this is Hbomb Friends 49.
One episode away from 50.
Not that I have any idea what we're going to do for episode 50.
We need to get that Michael Phelps Stonehead back on for episode 50, I think.
You know what? Michael Phelps, if you are listening to this show or watching us, please get in contact me so we can get you on for real next week.
Then somewhere just out of the blue, the real Michael Phelps responds to that.
Oh, you mean the swimmer?
The swimmer.
Try to make him go to rehab!
Hey, just remember, Amy said no, no, no to rehab, and now she's dead, dead, dead.
Yeah. Get up, Michael Phelps. Anyway.
Already, we just started and we already have two potential titles.
Okay, you writing them down? Okay, so what's up?
What's up?
Now why don't we start with the game we've both been playing? We're still playing Super Smash Bros. For 3DS.
Because who isn't playing Super Smash Brothers?
Oh no, that's wrong. Can't get music on the top of my head, but yeah, this.
No, but
I finally unlocked all the characters. How about you?
I've got all characters and all stages unlocked.
Well, I
But
don't have all stages yet.
I've actually went out and played with other people, and all I had to say is this. I don't know what it is, but the local netcode is absolutely terrible. You can't get 5 feet away from another 3DS without it lagging.
I don't know. I've done pretty good online.
Online, it's.
I haven't totally sucked online.
I haven't played very much online.
But Duck Hunt Dog is awesome. Yeah, Duck Hunt is awesome.
But I did have some success playing with other people though.
Yeah.
And actually, there was a good one. I can't remember who I was against, but we were just playing 4 players free for all, 2 stock. And I remember it was Green Hills on it, and I got down to just got down to 2 of us with 1 stock each. Except I was all the way up at 140% on Mega Man. And against someone with only 40%. So I'm dead. So I'm just gonna go ham. I managed to get a hit on him, knocking him off to the side, and before he knows it, almost immediately I like to rush in. So I just rush in with a dash A, knock him. It connects, knocks him out the side. Those are the good ones. You're down 100% damage on your last stock. You gotta do something to pull out the win. And magic happens.
So, got a favorite character?
Right now I've been playing a lot of Lucina and Little Mac.
Mm-hmm. I really like Duck Hunt.
I haven't played too much of Duck. I just remembered he was brutal to unlock, and this is another thing I noticed too. They upped the difficulty on those fights.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dodging and countering you have to do to get it to really go. It seems like they've knocked the difficulty up to a 5.
They were always tough.
I've never had difficulty unlocking characters until 4. I mean, I lost a couple of in Brawl. I think I maybe only lost once unlocking characters in Melee.
But
I
at
got
least
my
it's
ass handed.
easy to get them again. Just
Because once
play another Smash.
once you've met the conditions once, they'll just keep popping up, and I think the difficulty scales down the more attempts, if I remember. But Duck Hunt took me 3 tries.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about that.
But yeah, I like playing Pac-Man. Captain Falcon's still pretty good. Ganondorf.
Captain Falcon is fun to play still in spurts.
Yeah.
At this point, everyone knows what you're going to do, and he still has a fairly limited move set.
Okay,
I
so
haven't really customized any of them yet, though.
I think we talked to. Speaking of customization, I've made a couple Mii characters. I made, of course, my Mii is a brawler, and then I made a Philip Wesley Mii, fighter. She's a sword fighter. But I haven't dabbled too much around with customization and stuff yet.
I've got a couple of custom Miis that I've used for what is it? I've used a couple of Miis for Smash Run, and I've just tailored them to I just tailored them and I just use them in Smash Run. It gets kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay. So what else have we been playing, Adam?
For the most part, I spent some more time in Forza Horizon 2. I've started. It's like I've only gotten past the halfway point of the game. The game kind of gives you this false ending, like Ghosts and Goblins does. It's like, okay, so you got this many championships to go to the finale. You race in the finale, you win. Oh, now you're a friend of a festival organizer wants you to do it all over again and then face him in the end. So you have to win another 15 more championships, and you got to face him in a new finale. So you think you're done, you're only halfway through. But other than that, it's like I've racked up some cars, found some sweet vinyls, and pretty much it's been me going around and just trying to finish exploration and knock off bucket list challenges as well. It's still really fun.
Yeah. Okay, what's that other game you have?
Oh, I have here, and I said, should I mention that I got Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus today? I have another name for it, and it shouldn't have come for anyone who knows it. They'd know what I was talking about, because it gets to the point of ridiculousness, but it's still fun to play.
What is your name you came up with?
So the note says, should I mention Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus here, or should I just say Boob Ninjas Extreme?
Teenage Boob Ninjas Extreme.
God, you don't have to wreck me that much.
That's what you put on there.
Episode 49. I didn't say I was going to go through with it. No, but still. So of course, this is another game where you just have to look past the fan service and find the gameplay within. There's actually a lot of challenge to it. And if you've played a game in the series before, you know it's not so much of a button masher. If you decide you're going to just hit one button over and over again, you're going to get your ass kicked.
So what is it? Is it just a fighting game?
I was for some reason I was given the impression it was kind of like a Dynasty Warriors like game. To kind of take a different turn into the series, because I have Burst on the 3DS, played it, liked it, but I don't either. I was wrong or I haven't gotten far enough. But from what I've seen, later on I'll kind of see concepts of that, but not totally to that point. But what it does it upgrades from a 2.5D kind of game from the previous
to a 36 double D kind of game.
I see what you did there.
Okay.
But seriously, if you could put your mind past the fan service to this game, you might actually like it.
Yeah, Polygon probably gave it a 4.
Yeah, too much fan service.
Heck,
Well,
they gave
Bayonetta
a 7.5, and everybody else has been giving it like 9s and 10s.
Everyone's like Destructoid 10, IGN 10, Kotaku 9, Joystick 10,
yeah.
Polygon 7, and I'm offended.
Yeah, I've already discussed on the show um about score they gave Conception 2, and yeah, Conception 2 is
It's a
yeah,
weird game.
yeah, I mean, obviously that's not a 10 game. That's probably not even an 8 game, but they gave it a 4, and I think it's probably more like a 7. I know Nintendo World Report gave it like a 7.5. That's probably more like it. And I think maybe Polygon needs to worry less about the content and more about the gameplay.
I keep saying this. I keep putting this through my head over and over again. There's enough niche games on the Vita and stuff that are automatically going to get bad scores because they play into certain tropes.
Yeah.
Like,
Not everybody is going to like those games, but not every game has to be for everybody. And I think
Hyperdimension Neptunia is going to get low scores because of how it plays its tropes. And I mean, okay, the original was actually not very good.
And I think Polygon is just having the wrong people review their games.
Yeah, which is why I don't rarely ever read professional reviews anymore. I do sometimes. Sometimes maybe if I want to look into a game a bit more before I buy it, but I look from a source other than the go-tos because the integrity just isn't there anymore.
I think when you have a controversial game, you need to have someone who sees beyond the controversy review it and not review it in light of the controversy. Controversy shouldn't deduct points.
Yeah, it's like Bayonetta loses points because I'm offended easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't think of anything else to say on this.
Yeah. So let me go on to what I've been playing. I complained last week about the lack of cross-buy for the PS4 version of Dive Kick. And this week I bought it. It's still Dive Kick.
Such a consumer.
I was playing. Well, Sony's got a thing this month. You spend $100, you get 15 back. And I took care of about half of that between Dive Kick, Nidhogg, some crappy space shooter game, which I can't even remember the name of it, and
it wasn't worth remembering.
Yeah, and some add-ons for Sound Shapes, which were on sale.
Right, which means I still have $10 sitting in my PSN account to use.
Yeah, but yeah, Dive Kick is still Dive Kick. Nidhogg. I never played the PC version. I've seen it. I saw TPD stream it a while back, and of course, John and Fred did a video on it for Fantastic Neighborhood, and I tried it out for the first time. It is fun. I was just playing against the computer. I wasn't even playing online. But I have challenged both Alex and John on Twitter to Nidhogg.
Nice.
And if you want to take me on at Nidhogg, I am at. I'm not at. I am Hbomb USF on PSN and Xbox Live and Nintendo Network for those of you looking to be there, but specifically for Nidhogg, Hbomb USF.
So, depending on how much was this on PSN?
I don't remember, but it was on sale this week for Plus.
It's on sale for $11.99 until October 28th.
Yeah, I think it's normally a $15 game.
Yeah.
And also, Harmonix. Disney Fantasia Music Evolved demo. And I am really excited about this game.
It's like I hit a roadblock with Fantasia, and it's one that I should have remembered from past ones. The big one, of course, is that for me it's a Kinect game, but But of course, I was going to give it a try anyways, and then I realized my space isn't big enough. Even
Did you
with the
try the
Xbox
demo?
Kinect. Yeah, even with the Xbox Kinect, it's not big enough.
Mm, that sucks. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I mean, the demo is largely a tutorial form showing out the different pieces going through. And the three songs in it were Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik. um, Gorillas, Feel Good Inc., and Lord Royals. Do you be royal?
Uh, I don't like Lord's music.
You mean she has more than one song?
Yeah, well, she does. It's more than just Royals they've played on radio stations up here.
I don't listen to radio stations.
But her music is just bland to me.
Hmm.
It's
More of a Carly Rae Jepsen guy. I get it.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
We've gone over this before on a certain other show about Carly Rae Jepsen. I don't have to go there
Yeah,
again.
she's kind of gone downhill.
Pharrell Williams' music outside of Happy is pretty bland too.
I like Happy. Happy's good.
Happy's good, but all of her
Get Lucky, which he worked on with Daft Punk. That's all right.
Get Lucky is fine, but that's not just Pharrell Williams.
But of course, Blurred Lines, which Pharrell wrote just about all of it anyway. That's kind of a little on the perfy side. But yeah. So how do we get talking about Pharrell? I don't know.
I don't know. Pharrell's love for J-pop is interesting, though.
Yeah. Hey, the dude never ages.
Yeah.
I am Groot.
No, I am Groot.
I'm sorry. Okay, so let's bring our own topic and Gamergate. Gamergate just won't die. It's another game developer, Brianna Wu, I believe is her name. She and her husband forced out of their home because of threats by assholes.
Here's all I have to say about this. How about everyone just shuts up and starts playing video games again?
And fuck
Of course,
it.
that won't happen because we're too busy bitching and moaning.
Yeah.
And I mean, but you know, it's this Gamergate has become a mob mentality now. This isn't.
Yeah.
We were talking about this last week on another person who pretty much got ousted from their home due to threats, and now it's happening again.
Yeah.
This is a problem. This goes past the community. This is something that needs to be investigated now because it's ridiculous. And to make it even more to make matters worse, of course, the news is going to spin this into a story and make anyone who's ever touched a video game look bad.
Yeah. And of course, Adam Baldwin allegedly was, the actor, the crappy actor. They should have killed off. They should have killed off Jane in Serenity and not Wash. Jane should have been a fucking leaf on the wind. Adam Baldwin. I'm glad I unfollowed him like a year or two ago because I realized he was such a right-wing nut. Of course, I had no idea he was a misogynistic right-wing nut. I fucking hate that guy. He's like,
say he only takes the right nut. Actually, that can be seen.
Yeah.
in a number of
Fuck
ways.
that guy.
But yeah,
And
I was
Zoe
like, I
Quinn
could.
was actually tweeting about something about how Huffington Post was trying to do an interview with her, and then all of a sudden was becoming a panel event, and she backed out of it because she felt like she was like being bombarded, like being forced into having to defend herself.
Well, can't I
Why
just?
can't we all just get along?
It's like can't I just have my video games without a combo here? Can I have it without politics?
Yeah.
Can I have it without my side of
Yeah.
politics?
So I am just so sick and tired of this shit. I mean, games should be for everybody. I mean, there's a bit of debate here between a few of my friends about the term gamer, and you know what? I identify as a gamer, but I think it's an inclusive thing. It's something to belong to, and it's something that anybody can belong to.
Hmm.
And it should be that way. Anybody who wants to should be able to play games. Anyone who wants to should be able to make games or write about games.
I should be able to play them without being subject to other people's opinions.
Yeah.
So if Bayonetta 2 gets a 7 and I want to play Bayonetta 2, then I shouldn't be subject to the fact that Bayonetta 2 got a 7 from one reviewer.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I have about that, but I still have plenty of rage left. Sony. Apparently, well, Drive Club came out last week, but the free PlayStation Plus version is still missing. After they, and I just want to say, Sony, you're a bunch of fucking liars!
Once again, this just goes on my little mini rant about launch
You
day.
say something will be out on a certain day. You can't back out of it that day. And yes, you buy the full version. PlayStation Plus knocks $10 off of it. But you know what? I don't know if I want to pay $50. For all I know, it could be shit.
From what I hear right now, it's kind of mixed. I mean, Drive Club is good, Drive Club is bad, but it needs to be a stable service before people can make that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just not happy about that. Sony promised us something, and they didn't fucking deliver. Okay, on to Nintendo. The GameCube controller adapter is only for Smash Brothers. You're missing an opportunity, Nintendo, but then again, that's what you fucking do best. Miss opportunities. So how does third place taste, Nintendo?
And I thought that would have been a great idea too. But we all know the reason why it was created, because people are going to want to play Smash with their GameCube controllers,
Yeah.
like they have been for the last 15 years.
Then why can't Nintendo figure out something else to do with it?
And I agree.
They're fucking lazy.
Nintendo is the king of making peripherals that only work for one thing. They announce a peripheral, they maybe put it in one or two games, and then they're done with it.
Okay, let's move on to
And it's frustrating. I mean, it's like I can't buy a Nintendo peripheral now because it's only going to be used for one game.
Okay, Microsoft. An ad on Xbox.com says the best games are on Xbox One, yet no mention of Fantasia. Harmonix is the only fucking developer who knows how to make fucking games with Kinect, and you shit all over them.
Well, what games did they mention? That's what I want to know.
You know what? It's not Fantasia. I don't give a shit.
Because I haven't seen this.
Okay.
And you know, I'd love to see a rhythm game come into the mix that isn't Rock Band or Guitar Hero.
I'm down enough.
It,
Xbox.com.
it's one of those things that Spurgs like us need to get off our chest when something we don't.
Forza, Sunset Overdrive, GTA 5,
Okay, so they got
um,
exclusives and
Call of
multi-console in the
Duty,
mix.
Forza, Project fucking Spark, Call of Duty.
But
Halo,
yeah,
Dragon Age, FIFA.
but I mean, I'm not. It's like I'm not going to discredit a Kinect game just because it's a Kinect game.
Yeah. But yeah, no clear Assassin's Creed Unity they show, but yeah, clearly no fucking Fantasia. And that just but you know what? Microsoft probably got a off light this past week compared to Sony and Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Activision. Because today, their game based on the show Duck Dynasty came out. Why the fuck did you make a fucking Duck Dynasty game?
Because they gotta make a game about everything.
I think this is the Gamergate market. As if Call of Duty wasn't Gamergate enough. I mean, misogynistic, redneck, homophobic, bigot assholes? Yeah. Yeah. That's Duck Dynasty, and that's fucking Gamergate.
I personally have never seen anything Duck Dynasty, but
No.
hearing that doesn't make me want to watch it. It sounds like another Jersey Shore.
I don't even know why this fucking show is still on the air, especially after Phil Robertson's comments, anti-gay comments in a magazine, and fucking A&E backed him up. Episode 49, Hbomb and Rage. Okay, some anti-rage. Ubisoft, really? They're releasing the digital version of Tetris Ultimate for $10 cheaper than its retail counterpart.
Finally, someone's actually doing it.
Yeah, and someone's actually doing something right on a Nintendo platform, especially a third party. Although it's 3DS and not Wii U, but still.
Oh, who cares? Tetris on my 3DS.
Yeah, I'll pay $20 for that. And finally, PlayStation TV. Why?
Because no one likes a Vita here. My poor little Vita on sitting on my desk here, despite having all the niche games that I play, no one likes it.
I love it. It's an awesome piece of tech.
We all know what Sony thinks about their own handheld.
Do I need to
So
get into more rage?
I rage more. I rage over. I think I rage more about Sony supposedly abandoning the Vita over more than you do. It's like who do you want representing your system? It's like Monokuma. Who? And you're gonna go. It's like you're gonna mention Danganronpa and all that stuff. I'm like, what is Danganronpa? This needs some AAA titles that are recent. It's like Minecraft, which just came out today on the Vita, isn't gonna cut it.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've run out of rage.
I
Anything
think I
you want to
ran out
talk
of
about?
sensible sentences. Not really. It's like
I'm
I
all
don't
out
know
of
what sensible
rage. I'm
sentences
so
would.
lost without you. I don't know.
I have been full Asperger's for the last 3 to 4 days. I can barely put together a coherent sentence right now.
Tried the past 2 or 3 weeks for me. Okay, housekeeping, hbombandfriends.libsyn.com, hbomb@hbombandfriends.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all/hbombandfriends. Subscribe and review on iTunes and Stitcher. Twitter's on USFHbomb. Show is Hbomb Friends. Adam is Movie17. Friend of podcast, shout outs, Mustache Gamers, Rational Passions, Game Enthused, Fantastic Neighborhood, Retro Function Podcast, DMGS.com, Retro Nick Radio, Podcast 64, ReclamationBrewing.com. Shout out to our friend Joseph Fate from PlayStation Lifestyles, I think is who he's currently with right now. He was supposed to join us, but his internet went out. So hopefully we'll have him on soon.
I think it's a sign that this is meant to be a two-man podcast because we just
Yeah,
can't get.
and we were supposed to have Adam Colton this week, and his schedule didn't work out. We're gonna try to have him on next week.
Well, next week is episode 50, so
Yeah.
we need to have.
Next week we're gonna have 50 Cent. I don't know.
50 Cent.
I don't know.
No, it's gonna be Wombat. Wombat's just gonna come in out of the blue.
I'm not sure we can pull that off. Get Frank.
Get Frank on here. That would be an awesome episode 50.
I don't know.
Get Matt Hunter in here. Get Paul Spence in here if we can get him up.
Get
Spence and his ukulele.
Yeah. Get Brandon and Ben back in here.
Oh,
Pick up Matthew Tidman wherever he is.
Actually, I heard Brendan is. Oh, he's doing something with CGR now.
Yeah.
Oh man, he mentioned it. Now I can't remember what it was. He's doing something
Some
new.
sort of live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I used to watch the TGH streams all the time.
Yeah. So, anyway, of course, my autism walk was this past Saturday. And it's a shame that just keeps getting smaller and smaller every year.
Yeah, because now everyone thinks that walking outside your house causes autism.
But Extra Life, 2 weeks. Not this coming Saturday, but next week. The following Saturday, the 25th. So to support me, extra-life.org/participant/hprize, or for the Hbomb and Friends Podcast 64 team, extra-life.org/team/HFP64. Or HFP64. my initials followed by 64. Yeah, I'm gonna stream twitch.tv/HBombandFriends. $25 gets you a half hour.
Nice.
I think that's probably a little bit more than I did last year. But I want to get some more money, and by the way, Pat, I already deleted Skyrim from my hard drive.
Wah, wah.
I need to clear some room.
And I haven't installed Skyrim on this yet. Or have I?
Just say no to Skyrim.
Just say Fusro no to Skyrim.
Okay, so thank you, Adam.
Always a pleasure.
And everything is fine. Question mark?
I guess. Rage!
Okay, you want to say the titles?
Okay.
Or you want me to
Get
say
up,
the
Michael
titles?
Phelps. Amy Winehouse said no, no, no to rehab, and now she's dead, dead, dead. Teenage Boob Ninjas Extreme, 36 double D kind of game. 7 out of 10, and I'm offended. You're such a consumer. You mean Lord has more than one song? Can I have video games without a side of politics? Where's my effing Drive Club? Project effing Spark.
Misogynistic redneck,
Misogynistic, redneck,
homophobic, big
homophobic,
dick
bitch.
assholes.
Wow. Hbomb at rage! Hbomb smash. Walking outside your house causes autism. Just say Fusro no to Skyrim, and everything is fine.
I think I like H-bomb and rage.
Or 7 out of 10, and I'm offended.
No,
No, actually, no, that would play in too much.
um, I'm
Um,
I'm thinking. I think I've narrowed it down to Get Up, Michael Phelps, Teenage Boob Ninjas Extreme. Um, Can I have my video games without a side of politics? H-bomb smash and everything is fine.
well, if you're gonna have H-bomb at rage, you don't want H-bomb smash.
Hmm. Everything is. How about everything is fine?
Or can I have my video games without a side of politics?
I don't know. How about Get Up, Michael Phelps?
Get up, Michael Phelps. I think with Michael Phelps in the news recently, I'm not sure how good of an idea that is.
Yeah, you're right. Teenage Boob Ninjas Extreme.
I still feel uncomfortable saying that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just getting old. It's actually a tough one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Or you mean Lord has more than one song?
No.
Uh,
Everything is fine?
yeah, you have to go with that.
Yeah. Nothing I really falling in love with here. Okay. I guess I'm two.
Yeah, I'll start it off.
Okay.
You're listening to Hbomb and Friends, episode 49.
H-bomb and rage!
Or everything is fine.
Okay. Thank you, Adam.
Beautiful.